Bourbon barrel Scottish ale.
Yeah, it's I would definitely say it's an amber.
Yeah, it's a heavy. Do you like heavy beer?
Oh yeah, it's like 6.9% or something like that. 6.6%.
It's definitely your grandpa.
So they age it for 88 days in Scotch casks. And then bottle it up, and
it's delicious.
So it's got this like strong, like oak whiskey cask flavor with undertones of vanilla and toffee, and it's so fucking good. But it's strong.
What's this called?
Innocent Gun.
Innocent Gun. Okay. Hello, everyone. Obviously, being part of the gentry class, one can afford the finer things in life. So a little interesting brewing lesson from, I wish that was actually going on. Matt's showing off the can. You got to draw the camera, though, when you do that.
It is the greatest beer in the world.
Innocent Gun,
baby.
Not
sponsor us. No,
but we're working on it.
It's so simple. All you got to do is send me and Ryan like 3 beers a week.
Cheapest advertisement you'll ever have.
Please, please. Well, if you had to wait a week, you know there's a battle going on. And if you only had to wait a couple minutes, you know we are mid-battle in a boss fight in a cavern under a warehouse. And the battle's gone this way and that way, but I'm still thinking 60-40 for the players. Jay Tamlin returns tonight, revising his role as Leon. And
it's definitely over for them now.
That is where I want to start. Leon.
Yes. You
would come in, and the last thing you remember of the battle was you had taken up an overwatch position at the entrance in a 10 by 10 little cube room where the wall had been busted out long time ago, open to this cavern. Bartholomew charged in to see Lady Lothide, and then rappelling from the roof, because that's more fun than a whole bunch of us having Shield of Faith up and upping RIC even more flavor. Surprise, as you were amongst us, and they literally appeared all around us, and the battle ensued, and you took a couple shots. And then the battle was joined, and everyone was too really busy to worry about you, except for Fafal. As Fafal entered the battle, not by my hand, but finally by Ian Willems, who had joined us again tonight and last time, stepped into the room. He did take a moment to survey the battle. And with said battle, he noticed that you were a little hesitant. You were picking a target, like trying to look over one ally at a cultist, and then trying to maybe possibly pick up a target and shoot past another ally at a target, and then just having a long look at his back, doing the Hawkeye Avengers thing, going, no one will ever know. You know, just maybe taking that shot. And then you notice him, noticing you, noticing each other, and then you look away. And then for 3 rounds, I've had you kind of sweating it out. Not firing at all, just constantly looking for that target. And I want to go back in time to that moment where, for whatever reason, the charge, the blink, the cultists surrounding you, them fanning out in a similar pattern, a little PTSD takes over, and you're in a dark cavern where your mother and father are parting ways. He is telling her to continue with the servants and a man you once trusted who ended up selling you out to the Vinmarks in the end, down a long corridor in a roughly hewn tunnel. It was the only way out of the city to get you further along the coast to a boat that was waiting. Your father's obligation, and rather his badge of office, the proud armor that he wore, marking him as, if you'd care to explain.
Marking him as the man that the sole accepted entrant, that controls the sole accepted entrance between the ports of Amandabar and Minkai.
Now imagine a port city that also guards a river, and that river goes straight to the capital where the emperor resides. A few years ago, not so long ago, a Jade Regent sat on said throne and was ousted, but with the help of adventurers, where a young heir to the throne, Empress, now sits. And the 5 storms and ninjas associated with said 5 storms, where a group of ogre magi were ousted. Now, if you've paid attention to the Echoes of Honor series that we've had overlaced on this, an ogre mage appeared, has a wizard that can open portals, and some ninjas at his beck and call. Not to mention a shape-shifting kitsune, which we have thrown in the midst of Taldorian politics, causing trouble here and there as he popped up and has revealed himself to the audience and players now and again. Once actually impersonating Leon himself. But unfortunately for Leon, due to some hijinks magic and some clever sort of DM digging through some books, his memories of when he was hijacked or abducted are rather foggy, and his accounts from his friends of what he did during this time do line up with his sensibilities. Dropping the mic, turning down Grand Princess Stavian about her knighthood, stating that only her father, your feudal lord as it were, as a samurai, has the power to raise his status or lower it, not her, and walk away. It does sound like something you may consider doing would be an option. It's not like somebody was completely out of character, but it did take the court and your friends by surprise how rudely you did it. Also, your friends stated that they were all approached, and eventually a missive came to you from Lady Lothide. Now, the missive seemed to be worded in a way where she had approached you before, either in person or by another message, the way it was worded. However, this was the first time, as far as you remember, Lady Lothide reached out. Much to your surprise and happy coincidence, as you rekindled your relationship with the Cavaliers of Taldor after you guys had split up for a short period during the prologue end and season 1 Crownfall beginning, we were reunited together and then began working for Lady Lothide, who is a retainer, I guess you could say in your language, or your way of thinking, of the princess. A lot has happened. The council, the senators have been slaughtered, and who is running this country now is up for grabs. We have word, which you yourself, during those downtime, those 2 days, confirmed that the king is dead. Long live the king, so to speak. Grand Prince Stavian is no more. The Vinmark family has stated this to the public, to their shame. Failing in their duties. They're not taking calls. They've kind of closed ranks. They've shut up their houses, and obviously they're trying to avoid blame because they were his personal bodyguard. However, the least of the country's worries right now, as every kind of noble has come forward going, well, I'm second in the throne, I'm third in line kind of thing. We've also, through your little reunitement, have learned about Maxillar Pytharius, hauling up, controlling the entire military and having vast land tracts. Some people like Bartholomew, concerned for his father, who actually lives in those lands, and technically Pytharius, who he does not have a good relationship with, is his sort of liege lord, has reached out, and our now paladin lord has found his faith in full, and Winston just hanging out, drinking with you, type of thing. Everyone had something to do for 2 days while we kept tabs on this woman. You received a note, found some slaughtered halflings, an ally, an enemy of my enemy is my ally, who knows? But it was written in your language. Somebody knows you very well, is in Taldor. And then we decided that one of the ladies we're protecting is not on the level, and we watched her closely. More specifically, we had Fafal watching her every night, as you guys took turns watching the house every day. She seemed to be exhausted, taken ill, after her ordeal in the dungeon, not unexpected, and only servants came and went. She received you guys as guests, paid you off, and you went on your merry way, but she hasn't been taking much in the way of company lately. It's kept a very low profile. And then Fafal's contact with Lady Guerrilla Marilia has led us here. The Sovereign Court cleaned out some exterior guards, allowing you guys that lovely little V-line wedge and a chance without being attacked out front to go charging in the door when we open them. And you have been successful in your battles up until this point, where the battle teeters. Right now it is seemingly in our favor. We seem to be winning, but they keep pulling unexpected tricks. Suddenly, our little Miss Whiskas, who you never really trusted, that Winston's heart goes out to, seems to be a ringleader. Oh no, on top of that, she seems to be a war priestess of Thalmor Gix, an evil god. Oh well, these silent cultists are actually worshipping cultists, and some of them start attempting to cast spells on top of all their jumping and stabbing around. And they manage to immobilize Sir Bartholomew, who is now broken free. All of the shenanigans seems familiar, and you lose yourself for 3 rounds in those fleeting moments of stay and fight and flee. Your father, a battle is joined by his retainers and servants, a stone's throw in the darkness away. They will be on top of your position and your father momentarily. Your father bidding you to run down this tunnel with your mother and what remains of his loyal retainers, though you thought they were loyal, to get you away to safely. Well, he will hold his ground. Your father wears this badge of office, this armor, every day as he does his 9 to 5. But this night, while we were warned at the last minute, where we were roused from his bed and he's in his jammies and his samurai robes, he currently isn't wearing the armor. And whatever happened to him or it, there's conflicting reports. Your mom believes he's dead and the armor's unimportant. You guys got scooped up by the Vinmark family and are sort of this strange hostage situation. Why would they keep a hostage family and even elevate you to a minor noble position, now major noble position as you worked your way up in the Vinmark family, if the family had nothing to gain? If you were just a foreign guy they took pity on? Is there some kind of agreement? This has always troubled you. You honored your father by retaining his class, raising yourself, getting your hands on every piece of literature, everything you learned from your mother and a few of her retainers about the samurai way, the way of Bushido. So, here you are, thinking of betraying yourself by taking on the Western ways, becoming a ranger, learning that you are now a Ronin because your liege lord apparently is dead. This sinks in whether you push it back for 2 days or not, but it's something in the back of your mind, something that if things go south, this stress, these things you're mulling over because life isn't great, it's changing rapidly, can boil up inside one at the worst of times. And right now, these pains, these thoughts, these anguishes are hesitating your will to fight and has made you delay for 3 rounds. Pushing those dark memories aside, you are brought back to the fight suddenly, to this scene. And we'll touch on my big explanation cutscene a little bit more later. Gentlemen, top of round 5. Whiskilla the Femtabulous' turn to go. Bartholomew, a solid hit, but not enough to take her down. You attack her from behind.
It happens.
Although she enchanted her dagger, your armor seems somewhat impenetrable, and now she seems flanked on both sides almost by a magic-using ally that's buffing you and you. How does a roguish war priest take down a tank? What can I do, spell or otherwise, to possibly tip a scale? What's my advantage? My mobility has played great until now, but unfortunately, all of a sudden,
Actually, she will need to make a sense motive check to know if I'm even performing, let alone casting spells.
I saw you walk up and go, "Good luck," and he instantly vanished. One of you is a caster. I'm pretty sure I can discern that.
And that's fair.
Okay,
but
I won't
as
blame
a brazen deceiver.
Sorry, in sort of a flavor wash, you do have a point. Yes. Not me as the caster, sure, but I know there's a caster among you. That changes my process of thought. Either you're the target or he's the target. A guy in full-on bandit mail with a big heavy shield that takes swipes, or the roguish rake. Not sure, but I'm thinking 60-40 it's you. Anyway, not to make you an instant target of this, but it will change my strategy defensively as well as aggressively towards my current target, which is probably still Bartholomew. So,
it makes sense. It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yeah. Again,
I mean, I'm green too, and silver.
Green team.
Again, my best cause of action is an enchantment, which even though you're about to get a +1. So, the oldest trick in the book. I am going to tumble past you once again. 1, 2, 3, into the back of the room. Sorry, over here. I didn't go through you, so it's not +5. I must make the CMB versus your CMD with acrobatics. So a +8 on a 15, 23. What is your CMD, sir? 16? No, that's mine. What's your CMD?
No. You got like 23.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure you sailed.
Dodging to the left, cartwheeling to the right, and cartwheeling all the way around your position to a safe point in the back, putting some distance between us. At 10 feet, she begins casting a spell on you. And my spell is thus. Oh, Lord Varth. Wrong target. Why am I targeting Varth? I thought I'd target Samus. Sorry.
Haha, missed me. Bitch.
Yeah, sorry. I will try that again. Change target. Again, Varth. I don't understand. I'm literally targeting. Why does it say I'm targeting Varth? What's going on here?
She must really hate paladins.
Really wants me.
Yeah.
Desperately.
Bartholomew.
Versus Silent Cultist 3 because you're not on her.
No,
You're
I'm
on
on her.
Silent Cultist 3 has me targeted. She doesn't.
Yeah, no, but I'm on her. I'm looking at the flag. Her
Okay.
page is highlighted. I'm on Varth.
Okay.
I'm. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
but you're on the wrong character sheet because
I'm
you're-
on the wrong character
Yeah.
sheet. That's okay. Okay, let's try this again. I cast at Bartholomew Dunneldagon. I try to inspire fear in him. And it automatically does the saving throw for you.
Aha!
Aha! I'm assuming you want to take it.
Yeah, what Fantasy Ground giveth? Fantasy Ground.
Yeah.
That'd be a
17 plus 3
20
is a
that'd
20.
be a
so-
21 as well because of
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration.
So success. She tries to, you feel fear and doubt wash over your mind. And then Fafal's incessant prattling forces it out.
Oh no! And then they charge ahead, and they took off her head.
Yeah.
Hey, that makes sense. Let's do that.
Anyway, one living creature with less than 5 hit dice. So this is not a spread. I can't like cone you guys and make a bunch of people run away. So she tries to instill the fear in you and fails. Spells are not working great for me right now. Fafal, you are up, sir. What do you want to do?
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I will. I'm going to stand back here, keep an eye on the rest of the team. But watching her. You do realize you don't win this, right? Like there is no situation where you come out of this on top. Your goons are gone, dead or disabled. They will be arrested.
Silent Cultist 3 is like, hey, what do I chop liver?
Yes,
Really?
actually. Just give up.
Do
I
have
believe
a-
Madame Trant has felt what you're about to feel. And I'm going to cast a spell on her called Low Blow.
Mr. Squiggles goes to cover her cooch. All right.
Give
what's
me
the
a
range?
Fortitude.
What's the ra-
Fortitude.
It's
That's right.
30 feet, I believe.
Range.
Close. 25 plus 5 per 2 levels. So 30 feet.
And where am I from you? 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, okay. I know the low level spells have very short ranges, so you gotta be careful of that.
Oh, yeah,
unless you want to move up. Come
No.
on down, come on down. Plenty of traps to go around. Fortitude, you say?
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
DC 12.
15.
Very sad.
Actually, if you cast a spell, it would roll for me too, I think. If you'd be targeted, it might...
I don't actually have it on my
oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, it's one of those...
fantasy ground.
It's the 1001 spells that we allowed. I got you.
Yeah.
15, sir.
That saves. so nothing
Okay.
happens.
Oh, something happens. Like I said, I block it with squiggles, and you hear the doll squeak. As the invisible force. Aha, blocked. Because nothing ever just fizzles. That's just a cultist thing. Anything else, sir?
Maintain performance.
Okay. Silent cultist number 1. I am not in great shape. As a matter of fact, I thought I was bleeding out. Why did I go back to 15? Sir Winston. Leon, you're on deck. Winston, what do you want to do?
Will, since it's been working so well for me, Lance Poke. Oh, wait. Poke the correct person. Haha. Haha, miss. And then I will encourage Barkley to attack. 16, squeaks it in. Barkley, sick 'em.
Okay.
$17 hits for 8 points of damage. And his CMB for a trip of 19 hits. Grabs the leg, pulls that one down too.
I gotta get my Wilhelm yell going
Yeah.
again. He's a beast, right? Where have you been the entire campaign? You're just seeing Winston up close. You never fought beside him. You're always shoulder to shoulder with Bartholomew or whatever. You never just ignore the guy and the wolf, and now it's like, he's a monster. All right. Pulling up the old prone condition. Anything else? Please, God, no.
Not for me.
Down he goes. All right. Get a... Where are we here? Leon. Everyone is getting +4 against your AC because they are prone, because you have a ranged weapon. They're just dropping these guys. Top to your right is a guy that's prone and unconscious, and he's down. Not sure if he's dead or not, but he's not moving very much. Then we have people that are blocked and prone, so it's like a +8 to their AC. Then we have Lothid unattended. And then we have another guy wheelhousing down to the left that they're ignoring because, again, he's down and prone. And then you can see Fafal on the edge of your vision yelling into a cave. Bartholomew's disappeared into said cave with the little halfling. Leon, shaking yourself out of your 18 seconds of, what do you want to do?
Catching up to the situation quickly, I realized that probably the best course of action for me would be to head down further into the cave. If Fafal is ignoring the person behind him, I'm assuming it's safe. So I'm going to move to my best ability down. Unfortunately, I currently only have 20 feet of movement, which means one movement puts me there, just behind the fallen cultist.
Yeah, beside Lothid, I see.
Yeah, and the next movement has me going right in behind Fafal, looking into the
Okay.
cave.
Okay. Do you have any kind of dark vision, night vision, that kind of thing?
I do not,
Okay.
but if it comes close,
It's dark
or
in
if
here.
it comes closer.
However, her dagger is a glowing purple black light waving in the air down there, which is kind of very glow roddy. Not a lot of ambient light, but it lights her. She would have like basic concealment of crapola 20, if that kind of thing.
Mischance kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, the problem is you're shooting through people you can't see, because Bartholomew, you can hear him in there, but you don't see him. Anyway, anything else, sir?
For now, that is my 2 moves, so I'm good
Okay.
for now. I
Okay.
just let them know I'm here as backup.
Yep. Coming in, taking the shot, waiting for it. Bartholomew Donald Dagon. Magical fear washes over you. Nothing compared to the crap your own grandfather put you through. That bugger would wake you up in the middle of the night and do all kinds of crazy things to scare the shit out of you, just to expose you, to get you used to it, to make you numb.
I felt that in my toes.
What do you want to do?
I want to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
And I want to kind of just let the head of my axe just kind of drag as I walk back after that spell attack washes over me. The axe drops, hits the ground. I kind of let it drag across the ground as I walk 5 feet away.
Okay.
I want to look her in the face and say, "You have 6 seconds to explain to me why I shouldn't sever your head from your shoulders."
Ooh.
And I want to make an intimidate.
Ooh. To demoralize, I believe, is the one.
To have the Fantabulous explain.
In combat, you can demoralize where I take penalties.
All right.
Making me like cough up everything. Unless she like on her next action throws down and this end of the combat ends and we start chatting.
It's yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you need the proverbial full minute of flexing and stuff. It's like diplomacy, unfortunately. However, if you want to start off with the roll and at least demoralize her,
Of course.
why not?
Rolled. I got a 30.
I believe Frank is our expert on diplomacy and buffing and debuffing in that area. I think
my
it's a
God.
-2, isn't it?
It's a -2 to everything.
Become
so she has
shaken or whatever.
shaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this will last X amount of rounds.
It's that part I'm not certain of, but I'll
Okay.
look it up. I believe it's based on every 5 he beat her.
Yeah. If you
Will
fail
the
this
fly?
check by 5 or more, the target attempts to see those hinders your activities. Demoralize. Check.
What's my
Shake
save?
for 1
Yeah.
round.
What's my save?
Duration.
Duration.
It's hit.
It's-
10 plus hit dice plus wisdom.
Okay.
And then by every 5 you beat the DC, the duration of the shaken increases by 1 round.
All right. Well, she is 5th level. 2 charisma bonus, so that's 17. So 17, you almost beat it 3 times. You only beat it twice.
Yeah.
So what again is each stage? An extra round?
So he
Yeah.
beat it. There's 1 round.
Yeah.
You beat it by 5. There's 2. Beat it by 10. There's 3.
But not the 3rd. Okay. Awesome. I've given her the shaken condition, sir.
Yeah.
And you wait for her answer, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Nicely done. Lord Varth.
Let's see. Well, sounds like everything's fairly good shape there. I'm just going to step forward and render what aid I can to Lady Martella.
Okay.
If she's conscious, I
Now,
will.
this guy is
Right,
prone,
right.
but he's not down. Like, dude's prone, but he's not out. The guy you were fighting? All they've done is knocked him down and hurt
Which
him.
one's that? Silent Cultist 1?
3, the one he was just beside.
Oh, I thought Barkley
He
tore
did.
him up.
He's hurt both of them. One guy's unconscious, but the guy
Maybe I had the wrong guy targeted. I did, yes.
Yeah, that guy's super dead.
Yeah.
I thought you were going after Cultist 3 and
I
did,
totally was, but I changed Winston's target, but not Barkley's.
All right.
Oh, I see. That's why he's suddenly up to 23. So how much damage is owed this guy?
9.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, you're correct, Farth. He's down and out.
Okay. Yeah. Then step forward and begin to free Lady Martella Lougheed of her bonds if I can.
Okay. The battle still ensues to your south, or are you just trying to get her in a better position in case you have to
I'm just
flee?
trying to get her in a better position. Yeah.
Okay. So, sheath the sword, put shield away, get the hands free.
Yep.
Go to town on this thing, or start chopping away with the sword, that kind of thing.
Well, how is she bound? Is it ropes or
Manacles
chains?
to a wall. They're old manacles. They're not masterwork. They're in great shape, but it's like the break DC on a manacle is not great.
Insane.
Having a key would be a
Yeah,
good
it's
idea.
crazy.
All right, then seeing that I can't really do much, I'll just check her wounds, make a heal check, make sure she's still alive, and then I will begin looking for a key on
Okay.
Cultist 3.
Can
Who
you
knows?
lay on hands as a first level paladin?
God, no.
Okay.
Not until second or third.
Okay, no, that's fine. You could still play doctor.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's have the old heal check.
Let's see here. I've just got to expand my character sheet to go to the
Yep.
heals. I might not actually have any ranks in it. There it is.
It's a free check, though. Actually, it's one of the skills that you can...
Natural one.
She's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead,
Oh,
man.
God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No.
Sarenrae, no.
Why?
She was so young.
And then she actually moans and move. Oh, God, she's undead. Quick.
She's a lich.
Oh, no.
Turn.
No. Unfortunately, there is no critical success or as much fun as I was just having. There's no critical failure on skill checks. Otherwise, everyone that rolled a 20 went, right, where's my mithril armor I just made?
Oh,
So,
thank God I don't roll better. I'd hate to succeed at something.
yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
dude, your opening attack was a crit that nearly severed her head. So, I mean,
Yeah, if only it
Yeah.
targeted Lothid, my job would be so much easier.
Right?
right. So
right.
you're not sure. You can't get a bead. You're looking for a pulse. You don't know if she's dead or alive. And then on her turn, at getting groped, she stirs. Oh, okay. Well, you don't know how bad or how
it's
close.
touching all the wrong places.
How death, or she could expire any moment. But at least for this round, she lives because she moved. Unless she's undead, but we don't want to think about that. You sense no evil here. Cultist number 2 continues to try to expire and bleed out. Yay, I'm stabilized. He jumps. Leon, the guy behind you, stirs. He sits up. Poke it with your bow. Next cultist, also stable. They just start, stop bleeding out because we've dropped them all and ripped them to shreds. Round 6. With Silka the Fantabulous pales. No, it's just her makeup. She frowns, her eyes go wide, darting about the room. Bartholomew, she seems uncertain, possibly shaken. But
Not stirred.
whether through gritted teeth, force of will, the words of her response would be the same.
I respect that.
May Grix take you. And I cast a spell.
Blarg!
And as much fun as it would be to cast Bull Strength and beef up and go at you, wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, phenomenal.
Yeah, wouldn't that
I
be
failed
fun?
to save.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
You and I both know that's not the case.
No. However, if I cast a certain spell and you after you fail the spell, may Grix take you, and I'm just looking at the my options. It depends on the word, right?
Yeah.
Casting command upon you. I can say die and you might faint. I can say halt, flee, drop,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
may Grix take you, but first, and then she casts the spell command and says drop, which will force you to eat the dirt and go prone.
yeah.
Drop. So, I cast the spell on you, and without even thinking, your brain tells your knees to buckle. And you go prone.
Ah!
And she immediately takes off towards you guys. Talk for free, cast the spell, and now I move. And while you're prone, she goes running towards you. Jumps in the air, and you just wait for the dagger and the momentum to come down on you, possibly piercing your armor, as it were. And she just leaps over the body, and lands, flashing her dagger in front of the bard. One down, one to go. But I'm between you, and if you try to get up, possible attack of opportunity.
Very possible.
Yes. Now, funny enough, let me just see if I can move this as a move action or free action. Just because my magical weapon of force that attacked Varth the first time didn't hit, doesn't mean it's not still there. I need to direct it. If I don't tell it to do anything, it just sits there. and I cast it on like the second round, and it's round 6, and I've got 5 rounds, so I have 1 round of this thing just sitting there in the air. And I just want to see what it takes to direct it, because if I can direct it as a free action or as a move action, where are we here? Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
it's a move action, I believe.
Wrath, Cleric. Weapons successfully resistant to spell. Or is it weapon force has strikes opponent you designate, starting with 1 attack each round, cast a spell, subsequent plus wisdom. Strikes not so reduction damage. Weapon always strikes from your direction. It does not get flanking bonuses or help you. You combat flees, goes in sight. Yes, he's direct the weapon. Okay. Or if you are not directing it, hovers in the air, which I said it just did. Each round of the fight, you can use a move action. Okay, so unfortunately, I couldn't get to it because I've burned all my actions, and even though I might have line of sight on it now, it's going to fizzle next round, so I can't do that. So here I am. So let me get my acrobatics check out of the way with an additional +4 for jumping. +4. They run and go leaping over, sailing over Varth. Whee! And land in front of the bard. And I am done for this round. Fall. Waving a dagger, looking shaken, casts a spell, and Bartholomew just collapses for a moment in front of you, and she goes jumping over him and confronts you with her dagger. And you react by doing what?
Well, I hate to have to make this point, but damn it.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 12 on my rapier poke.
Okay.
Well, apparently I can't make the point.
You thrust with your rapier. She steps into it and just turns her body ever so slightly, gliding the blade along her rib, but because it doesn't pierce, it edges. You have a piercing weapon, and the chain mail that has been revealed, the chain shirt that's been revealed, keeps it from, doing her any real harm. So close. But
all right, 5 foot step back.
Okay.
Leon, fill her up.
Okay. And you're done?
Yep.
All right.
Still maintaining, of course.
Okay. Silent cultist. Well, is probably not having a good day. Sir Winston. Nope, he's bleeding out more. The joy. Sir Winston.
Yes.
What do you got for me, buddy?
I am going to connect. You can't charge through friendlies, can you?
No.
Okay, then I will move up to.
Or can you? Didn't you have a power that lets you do that?
There's a cheat there. I think there's at least some feats or some skills that allow you to charge through friendlies.
Yeah, there's a team.
Oh no,
feat.
there was your team
it's a
feat, dude. Yeah.
Well,
No,
there's that,
no,
but
there was-
it's a fighting style. It's called Dragon Charge or Dragon Style.
There's a team feat that you forgot to take. We discussed this
That
via
too.
text, and it was like Matt could charge through friendlies. Like, cool, I'll take it. And then all of a sudden, I think you went into some kind of weird shaman stuff instead, or the ward was your. There was something else.
No, I took the bonded minds. so
Oh,
we
that's
could
right. Okay.
Communicate telepathically.
All
That
right.
is dope, man.
It is dope. I still have yet to use it. It's
Okay.
it's so
When you do-
situational.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna go running up and end your turn right in front of her.
No, I'm gonna go running up and attack her. But
Okay.
I just wanted to know because I'll stop short 5 feet. Am I squeezing in this square?
No, that's not the
Okay.
problem. I threatened the square before it, and you're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. So you come running in, and let me just change my target there. And say hello to my little friend, my dagger. Not a submachine gun, sorry. Misses you, takes a stab, and Barkley snaps at her hand, and she withdraws it at the last second, and here you are.
And here I am.
Leon, you're just taking a bead, and all of a sudden, if Fall gives you the green light, you're finally,
Oh,
you're
and
pulling your
She's
bow.
been challenged, so
How long does that last?
the entire fight.
Okay.
Um,
So what does that give you?
Hold on, I'm just looking it up now.
I just love how like Leon's after you and he's like possibly about to take the shot, and then you guys just come running in again. Nope, denied. Poor guy.
So I gain a +1 dodge bonus, or my mount gains a +1 dodge bonus.
Okay.
And I do an additional 1 point of damage per level.
Okay. So it's going to be of Cavalier level, which you have 3. Right?
Yes.
So 1 damage from Fafal, 3 from this ability. So you add +4 when you get to the damage. If you
when I
hit her.
get to the damage, yes.
Okay. So
if I
what-
hit her.
well,
So I will
It
attempt
says
to hit her.
it's right here. Wistus the Fabulous missed.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's me. No, sorry, that's me missing you. That's me missing you. Sorry, like it's like at Sir Winston. I was reversing the names in my head. Sorry.
It's cool. A 23 hits her though.
Yes, it does. Ow.
Haha. +4. Big money, baby. Come on, roll that 6. No, I didn't. But 8 points of damage.
Ow. She takes
so movement.
a really heavy hit.
As my swift, I will encourage Barkley to attack. Come on, baby. Big money.
If only you could get the horses down here.
Oh, natural 1. He ignores me. No. I will not bite the cute little halfling.
Turns around, bites Leon. What a terrible check. No, again, it's a skill check, so no fun. Okay. What
And
else?
that's my turn.
Okay. Leon. Actually, you do have a shot, Leon, because you can draw from the top right corner of your square to the bottom left of hers.
I do indeed, but she's
Okay.
now engaged in melee.
With a -4.
Yes.
If you want to, if you take the penalty, you can shoot into melee.
Yep, I will be doing that, but I'm
Okay.
just checking. We are under Inspire Courage.
Yep, that's +1 to hit. So that's only -3.
And +1 to damage.
Well, we'll get
Yep.
to that.
In which case, since I am right very, very close, and realizing that Barkley is in front of me as I was going to make multiple shots, I instead focus on the single shot I'm going to make.
Okay. Now she's within point
Sorry,
blank.
dude.
That's a point blank, right? So it's
Yep.
only a -2 penalty if you want to work the math that way. And what kind of
I've
single
already
shot?
got the point blank bonus in.
Okay, so what kind of single shot action are we talking?
I take a move action to steady my aim,
Yes.
taking a bead,
Yes.
and shoot with a point blank bullseye shot
Oh, what does that do?
for 28.
To hit. So
To hit.
close. Yeah.
Wow,
And
dude.
I will
that's,
make sure to
that's
actually
huge.
target.
Yeah.
So that's an additional +1 damage, right? From the
Yes. From
Okay.
from Fafal. But you don't know it because he covers his tracks so well. You don't even
Yes,
know he's
it's just-
manipulating all of you.
everything's going really, really well. We don't know.
Somewhere in this campaign, I'm going to rip off his head and he's going to be Old Man Jenkins and manipulate you all from the beginning. You just wait.
For
Oh, wait for it there, Jenkins.
6 points of damage.
Another solid arrow pierces her. But again, that damn chain shirt, which you now can see rattling, is protecting anything from hitting too home. Though she's getting wounded repeatedly again and again. It's a good little halfling. But, you don't have a boss fight without having, a decent amount of HP at 5th level. Anything
Varth,
else,
block
sir?
her in.
He's on the floor. Oh, Varth, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bartholomew. Oh, how embarrassing.
Nope, I'm used to this view.
Okay. Good news. I took an attack of opportunity this round already against my spurn lover, so you should be clear to get up.
Oh, that was happening regardless of the scenario, but I get up.
Okay.
I said you had 6 seconds. Ah!
+2 to hit.
And plus for flanking, and I still have inspired.
2 for flanking, 1 for inspired.
All
3
right.
to... But I'm not flat-footed, unfortunately, because I just don't have to be.
That's okay.
Because I don't think I am. Is it me or us?
And I rolled.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the first time we've actually flanked her. And it's all the roguey cultists. She might not actually have that ability. Where are we here? 1 second here. Don't tell me it's all the other cultists, and I was fine up until this one point. Because if my AC drops, that's going to be interesting. No, I don't see it. So I'm going to give her the flanked condition so that you can enjoy. Now you don't have to put in the +2 anymore. Or, no, I guess you could. I wonder, does it automatically add +2 when you guys were doing this last time?
No, I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, right, because I add flank. I don't add flanking. I actually add flat-footed as a condition. So it's different.
So being flanked and being flat-footed are different.
I know. The flanking occurs flat-footed on regular targets. The cultists, being roguish, all have uncanny dodge. She does not. That's why I've always acrobated away. This is the first time they've actually cornered her on 2 sides. So I was just double-checking to be sure, and my suspicion was right, is I do not have uncanny dodge on this particular character, so I've made her flat-footed because she's technically flanked for the first time. He gets his +2, and now my AC is dropped. No?
Unless if I'm completely remembering things incorrectly, flanking is you only get a +2 if you're threatening from either side. There's no penalties to the enemy.
Oh yeah, no, that's why uncanny dodge comes in, because you render the target flat-footed. Because they can't react on 2 sides unless they're rogue with uncanny dodge.
It does apply the flat-footed condition, because flanking is an integral part for sneak attack.
Plus they took that out of 3.5.
I thought sneak attack applied when they're flat-footed or flanked.
Right. And if you flank them, it causes it. Anyway, no, I think we're solid, man.
Sneak attack is straight up just flat-footed.
So, anyway, swing away. Yes? Oh, with your 10? Sorry, you got a 10?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay.
No matter how many negatives we stack on there, that 10 is not going to connect.
Well, flat-footed. My AC is... Oh, never mind. The same. It's my touch AC that sucks.
That's
Okay.
fair. I rolled a 2.
Okay. So you swing, but yeah, again, that armor, so nasty. Okay.
Getting up. Yeah, it really kind of
All right,
swings off.
Now, it says you drop. I didn't say drop the item. So it's a 2-handed weapon. You have a firm grasp. You eat the dirt. You're still holding onto your axe. You get up. You swing around. I have 6 seconds.
But yeah. Yeah,
and
it's
then
still, there's some fuss going on.
Yeah. The shield's attached to your arm. So, right. Okay. Fall, your turn, sir. And Winston, you're on deck. Did we miss Varth?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, because I was on Bartholomew's turn, and then I moved to her. Sorry. Varth, you're up, sir.
Let's see here. Well, seeing that I can't do anything,
Well, Leon's calling to you for something.
boxer in, I believe I heard him say. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward.
Yep.
Drawing my sword as I move.
Now, that could possibly mean step beside Fall, or step right where you did, where, Leon's going to just lay off the shot and let you get right in there. That's up for you to determine.
To determine.
Because he didn't explain, he just said boxer in, so you interpret that as you will, sir.
Yeah, I'll just move right there.
Okay. Forming a wall?
Yep.
Okay. Let Winston have his fun, right? He's crying. The wolf's crying. Everybody's crying. All right.
All right, so that's a move, draw my sword as I move, and then equip my shield as a standard. There.
Okay.
I'm back up.
All right. Up and running. Lady Lothede. Now she's just constantly groaning. I live, I'm groaning, I'm alive.
No, she's dead. Nope, I proved it. She's dead.
She's completely dead.
I checked. She's dead.
Comes around. Somebody get me out of these chains.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not
Well, you're almost dead.
dead yet.
Yeah, pretty much there.
Not dead.
I feel
yet.
happy.
Which brings us to the top, which brings us back to Whiskus.
Yeah, she's pretty much cat food now.
I believe it'd be dog food, actually.
Whiskus? No.
Can I have a sense motive from Winston? But Puddin', I didn't mean it. They made me do it. Yakety schmackety.
A 19.
What's the word I'm looking for? Diversion. I'm trying to make you flat-footed. You do the bluff roll. If he buys it, I get you flat-footed, and then they get us. Thank you. She does a feint. Puddin'.
Sense motive 19.
Barkley doesn't buy it. I want you. She's talking to you.
Oh, sorry. Yep, you're right.
But Puddin', she grabs the wolf, looking deeply into his eyes. I still love you.
16.
Everybody loves the wolf. Oh, nicely done. Beats me by 1. You want to believe so badly, but there's just that evidence, and no, she's so close to having you. Anyway, she does attack you, and you're not buying the feint, so you're not flat-footed. And she comes at you with the dagger and hits Sir Winston. What?
Does she have an improved feint?
No, I'm actually doing the... Oh, right. Shit.
Because
That's
feint's a standard action.
It's a standard action until I set you up, right? I'm thinking of... One second here. Yeah, my bad. I was thinking the rogues were doing it for free and everybody does it as a move, but it's the other way around. I got to set you up for a whole round with a standard. All right. Well, I'm actually going to use rules as written to my advantage there. I screwed that up. So, for free, but Puddin'! You know, and like I said, it's just conversation. Right? Blah, blah, blah. But, you see right through it. Freebie. And the regular attack ensues. Because it's not going to change anything. Whether it was successful or not. And a hit on Winston. Und the damage. Only I still have... Round are we in? 7.
Shaken.
Yep, with a -2. Does a 19 hit you?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Oh, barely.
Sorry. I have the shaken condition.
Oh, it should automatically apply it. Yeah, it does.
my +10 become a +8, so...
Yeah.
Sorry, 23? Does a 21 hit? Okay.
Yeah, you totally hit.
But no, that's that's good to bring up. We're trying to keep on the even keel here. I still have my augmented damage. So I'm rolling a d8 and get a 4, plus my damage is 4. So you take 8 points, Mr. Winston, if you please.
Done.
As she stabs. But Puddin'! Stab. Big wicked grin. Fall.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Oh, hey, she drives it in there and sees that corded, tight tummy muscle. Have you been working out, Puddin'? No longer flabby coins.
Nope.
I missed the flab. I was totally attracted to you and your hunger for food. Fall, what do you got for us?
I'm actually going to delay my turn.
Okay. And you maintain?
Yep.
All right. Bringing us to Puddin'. Silent cultist, whatever, starts bleeding some more. But, you know, we expected that.
You are a disgrace to the halfling race. I'd give you the opportunity to yield, but I am so disgusted in you.
That's a 16.
He says through tears and misses.
Would a 16 hit?
No, 18. You need 18.
Okay. And
Wait.
then I will...
Is that including the +2 for flanking?
Oh, no, that's not. So plus, that would give me 18. Yeah, 18.
Okay, that would give you 18. Good call, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Stab.
3 points of damage, 4 points of damage.
Again, dancing out of the way, turning major strikes into minor wounds. She is a very gifted little war priest warrior. You're whittling her down, though.
And I nudge Barkley to give her a chomp, and he obliges.
Miss.
Cultist 1. Why is his targeting all messed up? I don't know why, but it is. So anyways, but that doesn't matter. I'm still not going to hit with a
8.
whatever
Yeah.
it is. It'd be
Okay.
11.
Okay. Right. You know what? I can fix that. Barkley now hates the girl. Everybody else. Okay. And that's Barkley. Leon.
Shall I? Can I fire?
You have the same shot as last time.
No, I'm checking with Winston.
Oh. Yeah, it's a kind of a personal honor thing at this point. You were the one during the celebration that performed with him. You understand how this is a personal stain on his honor. Would you ask permission, or would you just hold?
I'd wait as a swift to quick. I'd like quickly wait and see, can I shoot? If he says go.
Okay. Winston?
Or not.
Please do.
Kill
Okay.
the bitch! She broke my heart. I can't kill
She
her.
deserves no quarter.
I can't kill her. No, really, I'm having trouble here. Like he's poking away. All right. Have at her.
That is a 17, unfortunately.
And did you put in the +1 from Fafal?
Yes, it's only at a -3.
You have the point blank in there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Because it would be -2, right? Oh, the point blank's automatic. Okay, never mind. All right, so close. Like these, you're lining up the shot with a 17 again. It just grazes her cheek, kind of thing, and removes makeup, but does not draw blood. Like you guys are so honing in, and yet she is holding her own. Well, I am a boss fight. To the bitter end, say the dice. Donald Egan.
Swing.
Seems Winston's giving free reign here.
Swing away.
Okay.
And still have Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's actually running out soon.
Just asking to make sure.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, 12.
Miss, can I have a perception from Fafal? You sat there and held your turn. You're
Sure.
watching. You're watching the fight.
14.
You get a feeling something's wrong. She hasn't played her last card, kind of. You know what I mean? Like she's either crazy or happy that she's decided this is where she's going to make her last stand. But it doesn't make sense. There's no reason why. I mean, she should have just tumbled past everyone and made a ran for it. Why did she stop? Doesn't make sense. Anyway.
And that's fair.
Yeah, Bartholomew. 12 and a miss. Anything else? Okay. Varth. You got a big wall in front of you, so I will take, that's like half a wall. I'll take a -4 to your perception, but I still want it. Can't. You can
He
only...
got dropped from the Zoom call and is trying to reconnect.
Oh, okay.
I just got a text from him, so. But while that is happening, I will step in and take my turn. 5 foot step forward, and I'm gonna poke this bitch.
Did you say delay or hold?
I said delay,
Okay.
so
You sure you don't want Varth to go?
I'm positive.
You sure you don't want to hear the perception check I'm about to give Varth?
I am positive because I missed.
There is no hope for this party.
There
What?
is no hope for this party.
All right. Did we get him back?
Not seeing him.
Okay. I've asked him to come back. But he's not taking it. Fine. No my invites. Anyway. Whether Varth makes his perception or not, he needs to process what it could mean. So we could always retcon that. That's fine. Lady Martella. It's good. Yeah. A little woozy. A little ouchy. Maybe comes to. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Round 9. Round 9. I'm dashing. I'm slashing. I'm making it look good. I'm turning, but you're still getting minor hits. And I'm taking cut after cut after cut. And again, almost giggling now, I lunge towards Puddin. With a miss.
Havachi!
Fall.
I delayed my turn, so I should be acting
Oh, right. Sorry.
now after Bartholomew before Lord Samish.
Right. Sorry. So that would bring you down to like 12. Or where are we here?
5. Probably just a good one to go with.
Well, they have like 11, so no, they put you in the right spot. Sorry. Okay, so she just went, and that brings us to Sir Winston.
Pokey. Come on, baby. That would be 16.
Sorry, no.
And then I will encourage Barkley. Where are you, handle animal? There you go, 19. He's hip to it. Hit with a 20 for 3 points of damage. And trip attempt.
Stop. Frank. Sorry, but this is important.
Yes.
Sorry, you dropped from the call. I asked for a perception check from Fafal, and now I'd like a perception check from you.
From me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I do have a. I guess I do have a +2 or a +4 cover bonus.
Oops, I rolled twice, so it'll be the first one. 13.
13. Okay. At this time, I have nothing to say. But I do owe you an action. I do owe you a go, I believe.
It'll be a go. All right. Let's see here. I really can't do anything.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to open myself up again.
Tactically speaking, why did she not? Again, even with a 13, you get a feeling that she's decided to stand her ground here. Why? She, you didn't see her leap over Bartholomew, but you've seen her tumble all over the place. Surely her tactical brilliance would be just to tumble the hell out of here and make a run for it. She nuts? Does she have one last trick to play? You don't like this. Your perception doesn't reveal the answer, but you definitely get that feeling that it's not good. So
I raised my shield.
Yeah, sure. You want to go fight defensively?
No, because yeah, sure, why not?
Go defensive.
I think I still
something bad's gonna happen. Crouch. Yeah.
I don't think I can. I have to be in combat because you have to take a penalty to your attack rolls.
Yeah, but you can go into the stance. You can go. I go in the defensive. Yeah. You can also go full defense. Just go full defense, and you don't take any attack actions, but you get a +4 to AC and something to save.
Full defense it is.
Okay.
Winston, a wall of sword shield.
Winston attacks her, and she moves, and then he kicks his heels, nudges Barkley, and he sinks his teeth into her leg, and she yelps, and she
goes down.
Barkley pulls her, and I stop time for a minute to get you caught up. And as her legs are swept out from under her, the fury of battle is witnessed by Bartholomew happily swinging, closing in. It's only time, 6 seconds or less. Seeing through tears, Winston possibly doesn't notice. But being sensitive to magic and having a full defense feeling back, it is at the last moment as her butt hits the glyph, the trap that she has been bleeding on. She goes down prone and bleeds onto an obscured glyph, a trap that has already been sprung. Or has it? I said make a reflex save. I didn't give you half damage. I didn't do shit. I just went, this is you came up with a cool way to screw it up. A brackish red-orange light comes up from under her as she hits the ground and bleeds on it. Leon.
That's probably not good.
What do you do?
Well, I have a ranged weapon, so I'm gonna just
You
make
also,
use of that.
You also have a clear path to the door. Just saying, it's just like you could just.
I will move and going past just behind Fafal and going right up to Lady Lothide and standing in front of her.
Okay.
Putting me.
Are you looking to shield? I would suggest here.
Okay. So standing as best in front of her as I can.
Okay. Runs over. Okay. Anything else?
I mean, I'm there. I'll take a shot while I've got it.
Okay.
This time it's just a standard shot, but
-8. I have a +4 to my AC because I'm prone, and you're shooting directly through allies, which give me a shield bonus.
okay.
So just saying.
Yep. You are still within plus range. Plus.
Oh yeah,
point blank at
you
least,
get all
so
your
there's
bonuses.
that.
You get 1 from Fall, you get 1 from point blank is +2. You're firing into melee, so that's -12. So you're at -10. Well, actually, sorry, your +1 from point blank is probably already factored into your shot through Fantasy Grounds. I'm just saying. Do you have a shot?
Shouldn't I? You said I should be. You
Still
said
hit
I'm
that
at.
20.
Yeah. What's that?
Sorry, I'm at -10. How am I at -10? I thought it because there's like the 10 or there's 8 for like she's because she's prone.
Ranged attacks.
Heavy cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
you're shooting through a square. Actually, I could go 12 because you're shooting directly through a square with a big jut out of it. So where glass goes up, like if we forget
Yeah,
about
in that case,
yeah.
this shot is just not going to happen right now.
My AC goes from
so-
18 to like 28. 30. Do it. Just be so great. The slow motion arrow going through them. Just
Hit that 20, man. Do it. I'd go for it.
I
Why not?
also. I mean, I'm here. Why not?
You move,
Okay.
something bad's gonna happen. Could you stop it? Or is your shot gonna have her bleed out and complete the sacrifice, and you are the cause of the catastrophe that's about to happen? What do you do?
Well, I mean, I might miss. So cause or not, we'll find out.
Okay.
-10. I am at point blank, so that's where we get the -10.
I should warn you that armor classes that are between the 20-ish, your friends, and the 28 range, you could hit someone in the back. I'm not above doing that.
Smash it, buddy. You can do it. I have faith.
1. Natural 1 as he targets a boss during a boss fight. Excuse me, I'm just going to pick up a card here.
Hold on. Okay.
What?
You have to confirm your fumbles in Pathfinder.
Okay.
I did confirm my fumble with
I
a
just
6.
I just picked up the card, started reading just in case.
Uh-huh.
Overcompensate. All targets with cover gain an additional +4 bonus AC against you for 3 rounds. So my AC goes up to like 60.
That's fair. I
But
mean,
for
I'm
the
not
next-
planning to take many shots after this anyways.
No,
so.
Winston eggs you on, just keeps getting you to try to take the shot. Because you know what?
Yeah.
3 D20s in a fantasy grounds, you could still hit that 20. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'd
Mhm.
say go for it. Imagine the odds. So now I have a +16 AC to my 18 is like 30 something. You sure you don't want to just spend a couple arrows to find that natural 20? I'm excited for you now. Hell, I'm even egging you on with Matt, assuming I live 3 rounds. Anything else this round, Leon?
No, that's it for this round.
That's kind of cool because you're trying to compensate for the melee, trying to compensate for the targets, but you overcompensate and outside your horse is turning into a jaguar, turning into a limo. And
The
then goes
whole
back
I specifically don't want to hit my friends, so I
Yeah.
shoot high too much.
ping. Try to do the ricochet shot. Oh, that's what we got to get you. Some kind of ricochet thing where you can like shoot ceilings and come down all Robocop-like on your enemies, and these guys aren't no longer in your way. Or just get a party of crossbowmen. I mean, that's easy too.
Or just get better at shooting into melee.
Okay.
I can do this, don't worry.
Okay, you got this. You got this. Anything else right now?
No, because that's my movement and an attack.
All right.
So I'm standing in the way.
Yeah. Sorry, it's actually Bartholomew. Is next. Bartholomew. What do you want to do?
Go for the head.
Okay. +2 for flanking.
Yeah. She shouldn't be shaken anymore.
Has it been 3 rounds?
At the end of her next turn.
Yeah,
Next turn?
I think I'm still shaking
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But that doesn't help you hit. That just keeps me all screwed up.
Yeah. Just making sure. Thor. Oh no. I rolled real good. I rolled a 5.
Swinging away. I'm
12.
invisible. You can't see me. Yeah, nope. Sorry. Okay. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a +4 because she's prone.
Oh, all right. So that would have been 16.
Okay. You slam down on the ground, and in the last second, the actual wolf dragging her forward pulls her head yank away from you, and you hit solid stone. Damn it, Barkley. Footfall.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stab her.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yep. You also have an additional +4 hit, by the way, because she's prone, but not that you need it. The dice are favoring you now, sir.
Yep. And because she is both a studied target and I still have my song going, an additional +2 to damage. Max on the dice for 10 points of damage.
That's a big hit from a rapier.
Yeah, and her eyes go wide and her hands come up. She drops the dagger, right? And she reaches towards you, and you've gone straight through Duke Squiggles into her. And as she kind of, they get stabbed in the stomach and they reach up and grab your blade kind of thing, right? She's sliding Squiggles, up your blade at you.
And that was the point that I was trying to make.
Yeah. You stab her right in the doll. Right in the action figure.
And then I will 5-foot step back.
Okay. Lord Gildevarth.
Let's see here. Looks like the excitement is all but over. I will return to Lady Lothide. And actually, scratch that. I will step up and try to stop her bleeding.
Okay. Heal check, first aid, 15.
With a heal check.
Yeah.
Yep. She must answer for her crime. Oh, thank God I failed. I mean, oh.
+1? Is this attack? No, it's not skill check, so. Oh.
Yeah, damn shame I failed. Saren Ray does
Do
not
you
want
have a
this to
healing
happen.
kit? That gives +2.
I don't, so I'm actually taking a -2.
Oh, okay.
Sticking my finger in the sucking chest wound.
Oh, no, you don't take a -2 without it. You just take a +2 if you have it as an equipment bonus. Nice try. Okay, so you run up and you try to help, that kind of thing.
Yep.
She must answer for her crimes, and then he just you see the body, just her eyes flare open once more and then loses consciousness in great pain. Lady Lothide. She's stirring, she sees what you're doing to her, and she just plays unconscious. Screw that.
She's like, oh God, keep him away.
Yeah, I know it. Helping me. Forget that.
Don't touch me.
Yeah. Round 10. Sorry, round 9. Round 9. The battlefield goes quiet.
She is now no longer shaken.
She is not shaken.
Oh, thank you. I will remove the shaken.
Simply
Although
now
she most
stirred.
definitely has been stirred.
Yep.
Oh. At the quips, Aiden.
I know, right? Take you to a pitch black cave where Whiskas the Fantabulous lays alone. This cave. Her eyes suddenly flare open and she draws what she believes is breath. Sitting up, she looks around. Her wounds, gone. Her doll, gone. You, her opponents, all seemingly vanished. She checks her surroundings. Yep, 20 foot off the cave, looking around, looks down and pulls blood off the floor, her blood, but she has no wounds. A glyph light soaked in blood flares up around her, and she panics and flips sideways off of the glyph. The circle is completed with her own blood, and slowly rising out of the floor, a small hat, and then eyes, and a proper tiny little circus. Guy runs the circus.
Ring bearer.
Thank you. The ringmaster.
Ringmaster.
A tidy little black hat, red coattails, and a miniature form, but quite alive looking, not a doll, of Duke Squiggles rises out of the floor and brushes off his tails and then turns his head towards her with red glowing eyes and smiles. "Welcome," he croaks in the very same voice she used to do as a ventriloquist act. "Someone special's been waiting for you." And as a sort of ta-da, look at this ring over here, a floodlight pops 30 feet away, and a small halfling sitting in a chair sits up, draws a dagger, and advances towards her. "I've been waiting for you," says the other female halfling. "We were friends once, and by taking my life, you proved yourself to your god. But I suppose you didn't think it through. That god you worship has us both now, and now you're here." And her head lowers, and her eyes glow red, and the dagger in her hand, which was once Wiskaka's, the fabulous, glows an orange dark red. "You're here with me now." Blackout. Returning to the scene, gentlemen, all is quiet on the battlefield. What do we do? The only person stirring is Lothid.
Looking at what Lord Varth is trying to do, I'll take my lance, set it against her heart, look at him and say, "She deserves no quarter," and shove it in.
Ooh, Varth?
'Tis my right, as Winston of the Paw, to exact justice upon a member of the halfling race.
Ketchup bottle.
Catch a bottler.
You did exact justice. You took her down. No, you just skipped from judge, jury, right to executioner, dude?
It's dread.
All right. I gotta say, this can't sit well with you.
I'll turn and look up at Sir Winston. She didn't act alone. We needed to know. This threat does not die with her. But now it's gone back into the shadows. I'll just kind of sigh in resignation, and let's at least find the key so we can get Lady Lothid out of this place. Begin looking for a key to her manacles, which I assume the boss would have.
Their treatment of your lady is apparent on the poor, bruised, and battered woman. They deserve no quarter. You gave no quarter. But how you conduct yourselves, even in victory, could possibly weigh upon your honor and your soul. However, your characters are your own, and your actions are always noted by me. But I don't judge. Play on, gentlemen. So, Rummaging through, someone has a key. And we're managed to free Lothid. Who scoops her up? Who will bear her from this place? Or do we just adventure on deeper in? What's the plan now, gentlemen? As far as loot, well, of course, treasure, parcels, blah, blah, blah. But keeping within the storyline for a moment, what's our next move, gentlemen? Feel free. I'll dig up the loot.
to safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Getting Lothid to safety would be good, but we should
Number one
also make sure
priority.
that we've got this area safe as well.
If she wasn't manacled, I probably would have suggested that Lord Varth take her to safety. Is like if you could get her, even mid combat, it'd be like, yo, take her and go. One of us, anyways.
Oh yeah. As soon as I find a key, I'll volunteer that. I'm more than happy to take her to safety and tend to her wounds. If you guys want to clean this place up, I'm cool with that.
okay.
That's what I'm here for. Immediately start rummaging through all the corpses.
So are you saying the rest of the party is going to adventure on and Varth is going to exit with the woman alone? It's going to be quite the feat to get her up that ladder, unless you want to take her into the fetid sewers. You might need the help, at least to get her to the warehouse level, dude. Once you get her a horse, you
Although-
just sling her over like a bounty and,
Well,
off you go.
that would take priority, I think, from all of us. I think we'd all
Okay.
make sure that you guys got up to safety, but
Get
Okay.
them
You
on
know,
their way.
Okay.
Yeah.
get up there, get her to the horse.
Yeah. Got her cradled in front of her, looking very heroic. I must do this alone and take credit. Alone. Haha. Off he goes. Yeah, sure. Damn it, he's done it again.
Got to make sure there's nothing else that's going to creep up from there.
Yeah.
And noting Lord Gildervarth's words, I will try to take one alive.
Oh, now you want prisoners. Uh-huh.
Well, I
mean,
was
if I'm not
upset. I was
mistaken, we've-
upset.
Oh, I know. I say you're totally justified for your actions, but
If I'm
there
not
there is
mistaken, that's
that
pretty
code
much
you were
what we've
trying to
been
follow.
doing so far. We, the men that are upstairs, as far as I'm aware, have been tied up.
But there are other hallways and dungeon down here, I'm implying.
Hmm.
So, did you guys want to basically let someone else clear the safe house? Your mission was to rescue Lothid, clear this room, get out and seek said reward, and let somebody else, head on down there? Or did you guys want to do as much as you can, get her to safety, and then possibly with or without Varth, come back down and see what else there is?
Aren't we the heroes? Can't we do it all?
Sure. I
Yeah,
just want to know what
Totally
order.
can.
However, if this place is full of people, they might well, if enough time goes by, like an hour, they might well escape. Right? You might just find an
Yes.
empty dungeon.
We could,
Well, we could
Um,
get Lady Lothid and Lord Varth up. His horse is at the top of the ladder.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And you and Vicky can definitely take her to safety through the warehouse that we've already cleared, and the rest of us can remain behind and make sure
Yeah.
there
Do
are
a cou-
no other lurking
Do a couple
threats.
rooms without our lord and master. Next night Frank's absent. That kind of thing. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Give me time to reflect upon his words.
Okay.
He's right. I just totally killed that chick.
So,
That smear upon the mighty halfling dynasties shall not stand.
Whiskas has a chain shirt, a concealing pocket, which is something like a. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make sure you guys can find that. Oh, okay. Sorry. It does do some cool stuff. It has no magic, but you sew it into something and it appears to match the garment. Anything put inside can't be magically detected. So you could carry, you could smuggle magical gear as if protected by magic. And you get a +5 to sleight of hand to conceal the item. But since you guys can do the take 20 search and be very thorough, you can find the item. So yeah, there's a magical pouch sewn into, Now, this is assuming, because up until now, like, you guys have just blanketed areas with detect magic through Fafal or Matt and other games, so I'm just assuming this is getting to be instant retcon. Concealing pocket, a dagger, a disguise kit, a glass cutter. Hey, there you go. Our next heist. A healer's kit, Frank.
Yay.
A juggler's kit, Fafal. A small masterwork dagger. Yeah, that she kind of tainted. Some kind of oil that detects magic. The puppet named Duke. You remember it? She used it to block and everything. It's still halfway up your sword, rapier. Ugh. Get it off. It's sitting there, starts moving. Stab
it again.
But it's already run through. Okay, get it to the end and stab it. A silver unholy symbol. Knowledge religion. Oh, and a wrist sheath. Cool. One of those, hide the dagger up your sleeve kind of thing.
Knowledge religion of 23.
And 12 pieces of gold. Thelmer Gix. A nasty piece of work of a god. If you actually want to put that name in the on the net there, I'll let you, Aiden, decide if you guys wish to discuss with each other, role-playing wise, who the god is and what it means, as opposed to me just handing you the bard card. Thamir Gix, Gixx. And no, his name is not Gary Guy Gix or anything like that. This is not a joke.
I will let you go for it. Just give me the bard card.
Okay. Well, you know what?
I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna let you go for it.
I'll try Pathfinder Wikipedia. So with said treasure, and then you guys have the actual cultists that each have like 5, plus they have a masterwork chain shirt each, masterwork short sword each. They have potions. They have a silver holder symbol, but not the same. God. Religion check.
Okay.
They only have 1 smoke stick each because they used the last ones to like poof in.
Never heard of her. Natural 1.
Tinder twigs, yeah.
12. Barely heard of them.
Norgorber.
Oh.
Norgorber.
That's not a real word. How could it be a real god?
The deception, trickery, death. Norgorber. Jeez, that's just so annoying. The Gluglugger. Yeah. So I will, we'll talk about like between games or whatever. I will post this horde, and you guys, have it as party loot, and you can decide what to sell or whatever. But you start some spell crafting. Anyone on the spot, that kind of thing. Well, you can look over this stuff. Also, there's the alchemy shop that's like outside. Like there's a whole bunch of poisons and stuff. Lothid was into like brewing poisons. There's a whole like little alchemy stand outside there, Aiden, that I had you peruse, and they were like, nope, none of that. That's not good. And you're like, no, really, I'll take this, this, and this. And they're like, nope. Well, could we face the alchemy together? Nope. 2 alchemists. It's
fair.
You guys suck. And then I had you pocket something anyway.
Awesome.
You're carrying it for Varth, right?
4 spellcraft checks. 14, 26, 12, 24.
Okay, so most of it. The cultists each carry a healing potion. We did not have a chance to pull out and use. So that's, several potions we'll add. And they have some hide from animals going on. Interesting. Again, like some interesting stuff, but there's no pin of the this or key to the that, or you know what I mean? Like they have some decent stuff, and we'll get into it. The oil that she carried is oil of the keen edge. So you rub this oil on your blade, and it makes it a keen weapon for a short time. Yeah. And again, you guys made noise. We saw you coming, and we ran off and got a couple of things going, but did not have time for the full cast Shield of Faith on ourselves, giving us all +2 AC, which would have been really nice. All kinds of other stuff that they could have prepped. So I decided to go in another direction for preparation, as it were, than buffing the crap out of these guys for our own purposes. So by the time Varth gets Lady Lothid to safety, and you guys come back down to do the final rooms, I think we're looking at an entirely new, interesting, and possible final session of while you guys are room clearing and Frank is being given the key to the city and all that kind of stuff. Next time on Dice Before Dishonor. Say goodnight, Lord Varth. You got the girl. You're about to get the credit.
Good night, everyone.